Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Michelle. I'm going to try to balance this up, y'all. I'm going to try to balance things up some. Waiting on a few folks to get in. Welcome to Southern Ideas. Hey, Linda. Hey, Miss Baby. Hey, Billy. I really don't know how to start. Well, hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, I just watched that live. I was editing a video while I was watching. Hey there, Casey. Go ahead and take me something for the headache. I get started in a minute, y'all. Let's let a few people get in here. And let me figure out how to start. I might hurt some feelings. But let me see exactly how to say this right here. Bloomin's about paid for every sin she's ever done. And I ain't gonna get on here and bash Bloomin. Hey, I'm pretty sure if she could take it back, she would. I'm gonna just say that. And I mean, I'm gonna tell y'all a few things. Yeah, I ain't ate no spaghetti tonight. Oh, y'all, Tempers Flare on YouTube. I ain't saying nobody's right. I ain't saying nobody's wrong. Nobody's perfect. None of us are perfect. And I'm going to weigh in on this side, and I'm going to weigh in on the other side. I'm going to try to balance things up for us. I promise you, Bloomin' ain't feeling too good. And, first of all, she shouldn't have done what she done on Grandma's chat. About, putting me up there. She shouldn't have done that. There was 550 people watching. And, hey, I can stand that. This ain't my first rodeo. And then, I'm not sure if I understand this right here. Let's say Las Vegas girl. And it sounded like she done it by an accident, but I don't know the deal. See, Las Vegas girl's innocent here, see. And if I hadn't raised so much hell, she would be blocked forever. Nobody would know it. But she knew she was blocked. Hey there, Tim. Uh, I heard Catch's video. She's got a lot of frustration built up. She do got a good heart. She was mad. She'll probably feel bad about that. I just imagine she will. Wish she hadn't have done it. We've all done that, ain't we? Wish we could take something back. And some people just get on other people's nerves. I don't pay the chat very much attention myself. And I'm gonna just say this. And this is where Bloomin' is all to stop. Bloomin', you can't go around circling the wagon trying to make a wrong into a right. They'll just let it go. This thing's getting bigger and bigger. And it usually don't just get better. Yeah, on here, on YouTube. You just have to stop. And I'm saying, I feel for you myself because I know you're not very happy about all this. And everybody needs to chill about it. In my opinion, it needs to die down. And we don't want to piss Grandma off, y'all. If Grandma gets mad, you will lose subscribers like you ain't never seen. And I'm sure Grandma's thinking about everything. Grandma is a smart lady. And she's not going to jump to conclusions about whether to get rid of this mod or get rid of that mod. I am thinking on that, like what to tell her. I would almost say, just get rid of both mods for now and let things cool. I know I'm talking to everybody. Don't say, well, he's turning his back on me. I'm not turning my back on nobody. I'm being reasonable about everything. And we all have our faults. Bloomin's got a few faults. We all got a few faults of our own. And we can get on here and try to be civil about it. Because I'm saying again, I'm sure Bloomin's upset. And the women can get to going a little bit too much. And I'm just saying we all ought to pump the brakes and let life get back to normal. And it will. The people that always talk to us, they will continue to talk to us. I do. Yeah, I know it. I know it, Kathy. I heard you today. And I know you was a lot madder than what you acted like you was. And here's what I'm trying to say, y'all. Old friends will start talking. This will all be forgot about. We ain't got to do like what my daddy done. My daddy would run around to everybody trying to make them be on his side. And I mean, I know about it from Mama. Well, I know about it from knowing him, but I've heard my mama talking about it. She said you could tell nobody didn't want to say nothing. Cindy, where you blocked that? Let me see about Cindy here. And her grandma, I think she said that she couldn't find Las Vegas. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to level this thing out. On the Healing Channel. Oh, that's out of my power there. Cindy. But Cindy Mew A grandma, that's Cindy. As if you're listening. Cindy Mew wants to be unblocked from your channel. Well, I was fitting to say something about that family. Yeah, okay, yeah. All I can do is tell her, Cindy me who? Oh, I've seen people that's in the block bin before that disappear in the block bin. I don't think Grandma has the name wrong. Oh, I mean, I'm telling you, I've seen people in the block bin before that I went and looked 3 or 4 different times and their name disappeared. How can you get them out if it don't show up? But I mean, that's a bad situation. And then let's say it's just tumbling getting worse. Bloomin's trying to say her side. Everybody else is saying their side. And it's getting worse. It's not getting better. Hey, sometimes Bloomin gets on my nerves. But I try not to show it. And I try not to act like it. And she's been good to the Hodges. And she's been good to Grandma. That don't mean we owe her. But then again, it's what I said. She has been good to this family. And I'm kind of bad about being overbearing. When I go to get somebody, I'll get them. And I ain't exactly innocent myself. I ain't exactly innocent here myself. But it made me mad when she put my name in chat. And then it made me mad when she called out Las Vegas girl. That made me mad. And I can understand it if she was a stink or something. But I ain't never known her to be be just as nice as she can be. And I knew Grandma wasn't gonna like that. And this has got to the point here where Grandma liable to be getting an uproar about this. And listen, y'all, Bloom has been punished. Understand, she's been punished. Know when to let up. This is like you hear about people on social media, like young people that commit S. And then they telling her to do it too. And sometimes they will. And I'm saying, I'm telling everybody my opinion. I think it's time to stand back and let the waters calm down and let everything get back to normal. And grandmas like me, if we want everybody to watch, but you don't have to. And when we go to bed, we're not going to worry about it. She's exactly like me about it. She just might not be quite as blunt as I am. Grandma's getting up in age, you know. And she likes blooming. I myself don't dislike blooming. Just 'cause I'm a nerd sometimes. But I don't pay it much attention. I ain't saying nobody's right. I ain't saying nobody's wrong. I'm just trying to say, let's let it go. I expect she's had a few tears about it. And if she wants to get on there and do whatever she does, say whatever she says, let her do it. You know, it's actually Grandma's channel, you know. And if people's watching, it's always talking about the dog. Quit worrying Grandma about the dog. This ain't the first dog she ever had. You know, if she wants to get him spayed, she can. If she don't want to, she don't have to. Nobody has to remind her. I think she's got that. And if the dog's up there standing all in her face, that's her. If the dog's trying to take over YouTube channel, that's her. It's not our call. And whether she goes and gets the dog spayed or not, I might not would if the dog was in the house half the time and on the chain half the time or in the pen. Yeah, I mean, we're supposed to be all in here having fun. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Sometimes we get restless, don't we? Me do get restless sometimes. I ain't turning on none of my friends. I ain't turning on none of my friends' opinions. But I do know it's probably time to back away. If she had a stroke, we would all be feeling pretty bad. If she never got on here again the rest of her life, we would all be feeling pretty bad. Well, we cleared Slim's name on my channel, and then that bunch of them people on Grandma's channel, they don't even know what's going on, you know. Yeah. Yep. Hey, y'all, I mean, I'm real level-headed, y'all. And it's time to let things calm down. You know, none of us want nothing to happen to her. And I guarantee you, I promise you, you know, I can see in the dark, she ain't feeling good, y'all. I'd put her on the show here and let her talk, but I guarantee you, she wouldn't get on here and do nothing but cry. I guarantee you. And if I can forgive, you can forgive. It's on her to do whatever she wants to do. I worry about me, you worry about you. All right, y'all. It's pretty early. And this is what I got my mind on. And it'll take me a bit to get it off. Saying I might go live on Danny S. later. I can't hardly pull out of this into a different state of mind. Grandma, when you do your show tomorrow, don't worry and talk about all this mess. Just do your show like not even really all that many people know about this. The people that watch you, Grandma, they won't even know what the hell you're even talking about. Do your show as you normally do it. And y'all go watch Grandma tomorrow. We'll get it all figured out, y'all. I ain't making no promises, but if I can get in another state of mind, I will come on Danny S. later. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.